second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. And they get him down after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The Golden Bears starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 45. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it. Open.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. And the Golden Bears offense is on the move now. Play action here on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Ball carrier running through tackles. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pass complete, but not good enough for a 1st down. The offense sends out the punt team. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. Cal's offense takes the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
Good enough for 1st down yardage.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
Just gets in the way, taking a shot. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make the play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be set.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Cal's offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a run to the left. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to it. Often too much attention. Opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Golden Bears pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the 1st down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the 1st down.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Makes the catch. Can he get in? To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
7, Arizona, 0.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, they look to the right. And he'll be brought down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Grab made by the tight end. Oh, and it's a fumble. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the receiver wide open for an easy catch. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this quarterback is all out of sorts. Already thrown 2 interceptions, and he just looks uncomfortable and out of rhythm. This time falling back and throwing the football. No chance of a completion.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Makes the catch downfield. Tackle right at the 30. Good.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Quick throw to his receiver. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And the Golden Bears pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling.
And looking for a big play here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change it.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Let's see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's brought down at the 12. That's before field position to start the drive. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Catch made on the left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So California's offense back out on the field now. They love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Second down, looking to throw it. He dumps it off to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. He's running out of time here. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback looking to scramble. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense faces third and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Here we go on 4th down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
Trying to extend the play. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Cal. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. Begin the drive with excellent field position. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. The Golden Bears will kick this deep to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The offense going with the hurry up. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion of the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And no chance for a return as the punch sails out of bounds. Dallas offense takes the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The ball is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, looking to throw the football. He pulls in the catch. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? An inside give now from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
They're going to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short pass, finds the tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the pass is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Cal's offense back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is on target, caught. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
On first down, it's play action. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And this one is caught. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Cal has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw it again. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short connection to the tight end here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Cal. And the route is on. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. And looking to throw now on first down. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On first and 10, looking to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, Offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Along the sideline, but it's incomplete.
Nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
He's going to take off here. In the clear at the 25. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Great cut there. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
Defense is coming after him. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. 2nd effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
1st down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Golden Bears come up to the line in the hurry-up. And now the running back's got it again. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run. Really.
Touchdown, Golden Bears. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. 2nd and long, backed up to the 8-yard line. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. 1st down in great scoring position. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. What an amazing run these guys have had.